are. Sorry, guys. Whoever's watching this, you're joining in midway. I'll do another review of Roku, a separate one just for you guys later on in the evening. Let's see, Termin. Sorry I jumped in late. Is Roku sitting at a nice support right now? Notice it's one standard deviation below the 90-day moving average. Yes, Termin. So I don't know if you were here, but I actually just bought a share of Roku at 356. It got filled. It is exactly at a support level where I think it's gonna hold and move up from here. If it doesn't, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop myself off at 330. If I want to be riskier, I'm gonna wait till 317. But overall, I think we bounce from here on Roku. Weekly's looking nice, and I will do DraftKings in a few minutes, no problem. Starbucks to the moon, man. Didn't you know that? I'll do Starbucks also. I'll pull it up for you. No problem. I do Facebook first, because I do want to see what's going on with Facebook. Oh, look at this. Everything is everywhere and you can't see shit. Let's cut you off. Let's cut you off. And look at that. Right back at the nitty gritty. Drawings, can you see? Yes, you can. Okay. So as you can see here, we had an a play on Facebook, which I completely missed, unfortunately. So currently, what I'm waiting for right now on Facebook is to pass 303, 303.10 to be exact. Um, I'd prefer not to enter into a play on Facebook till we pass that. If I'm feeling risky on a Friday, God knows, I might still get into it, because you guys know how I am on Fridays. Buy everything, it's all fun and games. But look, we've been bouncing from here. We've been holding these levels. I do think Facebook's gonna go higher. I know they had some news recently that wasn't too positive. Probably lawsuits. Let's see. Facebook news. Oh, that's top news. Should Facebook let Trump back on? No. But this is very interesting. Facebook is building an Instagram platform for children under 13. So I was actually looking for negative news on Facebook, and that's positive news. A children-friendly Instagram platform. Interesting. Honestly, for that alone, I'd grab shares. Honestly, Facebook, Google, Facebook, Google. I don't know much about Twitter's lawsuits, but I feel like those two are always getting sued. Like every other week, it's like, what are you getting sued for now? So I feel like it's normal in that world. What are we doing now? We have to do Fastly. So this is something we haven't heard a lot about recently, and I think that's a bit odd. Oh, is that what I see? Wow, look at that. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see this. Let's see if we can open this up a little bit wider. I know this does not look pretty, but what I'm trying to show you, I just for this I have to zoom out or zoom in. Yeah, we're hitting this zone right here, right? And we're pulling down from it. This is a lot of volume. So the assumption is that when we enter this level, those who bought at this level are unloading their bags. So we would wait to get over 80 for an ideal position, or maybe test test this top over here at 78 a few more times before entering. But keep this in your mind. Once Fastly passes $80, you can expect Fastly to jump up to 85. Beyond that, you can expect Fastly to go up to 90s, hundreds. Once you hit the 90 level, stocks are starting to run towards the 100 mark, that 100 number. But okay, let's cut that off and let's just see what we're doing technically. Weekly, let's pull this up. So weekly, it looks like we're holding this right here. Hey, I have $80 there too. Nice. That's crooked. I gotta move that. Sorry, guys. So it looks like we pull back on Fastly, jump up, fall back, jump up, pull back. And we're not jumping up yet, but it looks like we're trying to hold the levels here. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it consolidates and jumps up. Okay, the 24 is coming down. Obviously, the 6 and 12 has come down already with this big leg down. Let's put up the daily and see how that's looking. Okay, let's cut this off first. I always try to look at things without indicators first. It's just I'm able to see a better story. I feel more comfortable looking at things without indicators. And once I get my play in my head, that's when I pull up indicators to see, okay, let me see what's going on here. Does my moving averages, do my indicators support my thesis? If not, maybe I should step away. And most of the times I do. There are times where indicators don't support my thesis, but I'm confident in my mind, in my play, that I just ignore the indicators. And it usually works out. Alright, let's see. Oh, that could be a shoulder. Okay. Yeah, alright. So let's see. Alright, this is what we're gonna do on Fastly. 75. How does 75 look? 75. 78 is better. Better pull back a little more. Alright, this is what we'll do here. I'm not entering yet. I'll give myself 74 to enter, right? And we'll stop ourselves off at a little bit under the whole dollar. 69.25. Yeah, I'm putting this up to 100. In all my charts, whenever you see this, what's up, Danny? All my charts, whenever you see this, the white lines on this price target or this play box, whatever this is called, really not sure. The white lines is where you start taking profits, in my opinion. Underneath this red line, that is your stop loss. I feel like that's the one line I should have a very thick stroke on. There you go. Can I label this? Let's see. Stop level. It doesn't say stop level though. Okay. Show. Show. Okay. Cool. Profit loss label on the left, on the right hand side. I like that better. Profit target. Nope. Let's see. Titles. So much better. Yes. S- Stop loss. There you go. That makes it so much better. Hey, hey, thanks for the follow, Danny. White lines is where you start to take profits. Teal area is where you load up. Alright, let's see what's next. So we already did crowd last week. We entered a position. I don't even know what price. Let's see. Thinkorswim, crowd, trade price. We entered our trade at 192. That was our entry level. And what are we at now? Hey, 197. Cool. Okay, so it's starting to lift itself back up. Doesn't look bad. Still waiting to. I picked up shares because I wanted shares. I'm still waiting to see if we pass over this 197 level. And over there, I'll take long dated calls because I want to see this test 211 again. What's our indicator showing? 6 and 12 trying to pick back up. 24 and 50. 24 is still coming down, which kind of makes sense as we are underneath. But it looks like we'll be running towards it. Might meet up right at the 200 mark, which that would be phenomenal. If the 24 touches the 200 the same time that crowd touches the 200 and crowd goes over that 200 mark, that would be insanely bullish. Not only are we climbing the whole dollar, but we're also climbing the moving average. I love the 24 moving average. If you haven't realized that by now. Peloton. I don't recall doing this, but clearly we went over this already, so I'm not going to waste my time. Alright, we're still in this load zone. Stop loss 99.55. Ideal entry 114. And you start taking profits 120, 128. We end up at 140, 196 by the time summer comes around. That's my prediction. We get to 141 before August. Let's see. What's the other one we're doing? AMD? Alright, what's going on with AMD? I honestly I hate it when it just zooms in for me. AMD does this thing where it just rips in doses. So much sideways action and then jump. Then we come down. Sideways, sideways. Slowly trying to climb its way back up. Then we rip past all-time highs. Back down. Then we rip up again. Back down. Rip up. Sideways. Rip up. Sideways. Rip up. Come down. Okay. So what are we doing, AMD? You want to start making us money or nah? I'm sure you guys have heard this story several times already. Chart alert for Apple. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Apple, and it's after hours. So, not now, Thinkorswim. Oh, okay. Ton of people are buying Apple now, I guess. Okay, so we can remove this one. Don't care about that text. AMD is in its load zone. Awesome. I don't recall drawing this out, but I trust myself. So regardless of that, I'm happy this has happened. AMD's in the zone, so I'm just gonna buy some shares. Long dated calls if you want to get crazy. 104 calls for April. 105 calls for April. If not 100 calls for April, that is an option. AMD is at 80.21 right now. What? Yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and buy. Let's see. Let's buy 5 shares. All right. 5 shares. $20 move. Nothing too crazy. What? What can we do? We can always scale into AMD. And we'll go over my price target in a few minutes. All right. Why am I not getting filled? Okay. One moment, guys. I gotta fix this. I put in AMD for 80 when it's at 80.23. I need to adjust this somehow. How do I adjust this? View orders. Yeah, view orders. And I need to replace the order. Replace it to 81.50. Here, I'll turn the volume on for you guys. So you can get the loud ding, or you can hear. There you go. And we bought it at AMD, not Apple. Almost at Apple. Let's lower this. Alright, so AMD now. We're looking at the weekly chart. Ideally, you want to see over 83, 83.69 or 83.40 and or 84 flat, and then it holds that area. It does look oversold. Moving averages. Okay. 82.17 is the 6 moving average on the weekly, so over that would be a good point. I don't care what that says. I think my 84 area is better, so I'd be waiting for that. How much volume's here? Okay, ton of volume there, ton of volume at this top right here, ton of volume right here. So much volume in 81 to 84.67. So that's what you want to see. 84.60, 84.67. That's the spot. I like that. Let's cut this off so we can see it a little bit better. So that's what I would suspect with the AMD. Wait till we get to 84.42. That's when you enter. Start taking profits. Let's see. Let me get this off. Right. This is move this line. Move this line. We're gonna start taking profits. Let's see. So we enter right here. Next point is 87.76. Start taking profits there. Next line above that, right here, 91. Start taking profits there. 95 is the final profit target, in my opinion. You can just completely exit out there if you want. You can exit out whenever you want. Hey, if you get in at 84.42 and you want to leave at 84.50, leave. Don't wait for me. It's your money. It's your account. Take care of yourself. Regardless, I think once we get over 95, 100 is in our sights, and we'll probably get there on AMD. All right, now let's see what Starbucks are doing. And then DraftKings. Yes, let's not forget about DraftKings. Because I almost just did. Oh, look at Starbucks, man. Just look at Starbucks. Beautiful. Their new dairy-free creamers or dairy-free drinks, I should say. Honestly, those are gonna be good. Those do taste good, and it's gonna be good for them down the line. I feel like they're gonna pull in another another market into their stores just because of that. Sorry guys, that's under my eye. So it looks like we're trying to go up there. It would be nice if we hold this trend line. So basically you have to stay above this. Stay above this 104.58. That's an ideal area. Starbucks is something I would say to go long in. Moving averages support us. Okay, come on. Faster, come on. Little pullback right now. What did we said? We say 104.58, right? That's what we want to hold. Where's 104.58 on the daily? 104.38, 41, close enough. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Want to stay over 104.41. If you pull down to this area anywhere, grab shares. Let's move this out the way. Am I crazy? Do I see this? Nah, I'm crazy. That's not as. I don't like the way that looks. Another thing that I don't like the way it looks, but I know some people are gonna tell you this looks nice. You see this right here? Hits this top, then red, red, red. Right? We're going down. Now green is trying to shift itself out. Shift itself out of the red zone from a previous consolidation zone. Which, yeah, that's good. But drawing a line down here for these three candles while this pulls these three candles while the market pulls back. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like the way it looks. No, that doesn't make me happy, especially on the daily chart. Maybe on like a 5 minute candle, 10 minute candle. I'll even go as far as saying a 15 minute candle, but shifting out of a small downtrend like this, I don't think it matters to, draw a little trend line. That's me. That's my opinion. That's just how I trade. Those are just my views. So we said this. We said we're gonna enter. We actually didn't say anything. So I said go long with Starbucks. But let's find an entry zone. So let's say we do hold this area here. We start shifting upwards. We can enter in at a 109, right? Profit target is not 113. Profit target, in my opinion, would be, honestly, guys, between you and me, I'm not gonna put this on the chart, but between you and me, profit target should be 120 because that does make sense to me when it comes to Starbucks. But for the people who are not listening and for the people who won't watch my video, let's not confuse them. I'd rather those individuals not risk extra. There you go. First place to scoop out or first place to pull out is 112. All right, so we enter at 109. Stop loss 106.20. Actually, no, we're gonna put that down to the let's see 105 area. And if you want to be extra risky, you pull out at 104.41, and then see what happens there. If we hold there, you decide what to do from there. If we fail there, Starbucks will come down to the 100 level. Let's do this. Fire stroke. Okay. At 109. Stop loss at 105.88. Could extend it to 104.41. Price target. First price target is 104. Final is 117. Cool. Time for my second dose of coffee. What's going on now? Apple is still acting crazy. A lot of after hours action on Apple. Apple, let's see. Oh yeah, we said we're gonna test this area again, right? Cool. This was in the video I linked to you guys before, which all of you guys should be following my YouTube by now. If not, I'll be very upset with you. Anyway, we said we'll be testing this 127, 126 area. This would be so this is the first time. It's the second time. This would be a third time we test that area. Hopefully breaking it at that point. If not, then that's a little cause for concern. It is a previous support zone for Apple. So previous support turning to current resistance is bearish. It does not look good, but I'm hoping we shift out of a downtrend and reclaim that resistance and turn it back into a support. That's what I'm hoping. Not just because I'm hoping it's gonna happen doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Hope is not an indicator. I tried it once. It's definitely not.